Check it out. I'm California. This is 10 songs that I think are bangers. If you've been to my house, you've heard every single one of these. You might have slept on them. You might not be in the know, but you should know. So let's get to it, and you can figure out if you want to go search these on YouTube, go find the CD, buy it on iTunes. Some of these I learned from downloading back in the day with Napster, all that crazy stuff. Or if you're inclined, please go find the vinyl. Number 1, Miss Dynamite. Dynamite coming through in your stereo. This is a jammer. She's a UK rapper. This is just a really good, feel-good jam. I was so excited when I found this on vinyl. Didn't even think about it. Digging through the, this was $2.95. I got it at Rasputin's back in the day. I was just digging through the bargain bin. I saw this. I think nobody knew what it was. This is so good. Just really feel-good jam. I don't even want to spoil it for you. The hook is kind of reminiscent of some really 80s early hip-hop stuff. And it's just, go figure it out, go find it, listen to it. You'll thank me, believe me. Next up, It's Going Down, Executioners and Mike Shinoda. Mike Shinoda is the rapper guy from Linkin Park. Most of you guys are into Chester. I think Mike Shinoda is way more skilled and brings more to the band. This was a band called Executioners. They're all DJs, they're all battle DJs, all very accomplished, and Mike Shinoda hooked up with them. They put out this track, very high energy. When I want to get pumped, I put this on. This is really good. Once again, It's Going Down, the Executioners. Really, really good stuff here. Mr. Hahn is also on here too. He's a guy from Linkin Park. Was kind of like their DJ and worked the MPC and stuff like that. He's pretty good. He's pretty skilled at all of that. So, you kind of get the best all around. You got a really good MC on here. You got the Executioners, who are, a group of turntablists that are just make up like a band where you would normally see a drummer, a guitarist, a bassist, maybe a rhythm guitar or a lead guitar. These guys are doing it all with turntables. You got Mike Shinoda on the mic, and then you got Mr. Hahn, who's rocking the MPC or whatever pieces he's doing there for add-ons. This is really good. This whole album is really good. The album's called Built From Scratch, which is just, they're all about, taking other records and making music. Really good. It's Going Down. For you Wu-Tang fans out there, Ghostface Killah, Apollo Kids. Oh my God. Buddy turned me on to this. This is such a good track. Whether you are or are not a Wu-Tang fan or a Ghostface Killah fan, this song will change all of that. I mean, this really did it for me. When I listened to this, I was just, wow. Really good track here. I think you should check it out. You got Ghostface Killah and featuring Raekwon. Sorry, I forgot about that part. Both of them are on here. This is really good. Just check it out. Do yourself a favor. Taking it back a little bit, LL Cool J, most of you know he is bad, he is bigger, he is deafer, all of those things. And I think people started to sleep on him a little bit once he started putting out Around the Way Girl and You're Jingling Baby and all of these type of more radio-friendly tracks. But he was in a movie called Any Given Sunday with Jamie Foxx, and I think Cameron Diaz maybe was in that, I'm not sure. It might have been Al Pacino too. It's about football, some shit like that. But LL has a track on that soundtrack called Shut 'Em Down. This is absolute fire. I mean, LL makes you remember why he is the icon that he is and such a force in rap. He puts it down hard on here. So if you've never heard this track, you might have forgot about L. Some people might have forgot about Dre. Listen to this. You won't forget about LL. I guarantee it. This is so good. So good. All right. Coming up next, this is a track, the first time I heard it, it blew me away. Being somewhat of a novice turntablist myself, I was turned on to this song by a band called the Avalanches. They're all turntablists. and they put together this track called Frontier Psychiatrist. Oh my goodness. So this song is literally all samples of movies, television shows, commercials, whatever you want to call it. They've grabbed all vocal samples, put it over these super badass beats. There's these horns that carry on throughout the whole song. This is one of the most exquisite conglomerations of just hodgepodge of crap that sounds so good. I encourage you to do your ears a favor. Go to YouTube if you have to and listen to this song, and then go see if you can find the vinyl. This is so good. I can't recommend it enough. You may be wondering why this isn't #1 on my list here, but I have some others that are just bangers. This is just a treat for your ears. And it's, you know, once you hear it, you're like, yeah, that's really good. Listen for the parrot. Parrot's kind of my favorite part on here. And if you understand DJ and you understand how they're kind of rocking the vinyl on that piece, it's really, really good. I think it's cool. I think you're going to enjoy it. I know you're going to enjoy it. Watch Out Now, Beatnuts. Watch Out Now. Most of you probably heard this song on the radio but didn't realize who it was or why you liked it. This band, or this, you know, this group, they're just so good. Watch Out Now is just such a good jam. It's on the radio sometimes if you're lucky enough to catch it, but I'm lucky enough to have the 12-inch single picture cover vinyl. This is just something that when it comes on, everybody loves the beat. Whether you're male or female, it's kind of just groovy. Do-do-do-do-do. Yep, that one. Check it out, peep it out. Up next, this falls in line with the Avalanche track as far as good to listen to for your ears. We have this Blackalicious 12, and we have a song on here called Alphabet Aerobics. This is actually the A to G 12-inch. This is from Quantum Projects. But this is Alphabet Aerobics with Cut Chemist doing the beat. And this is literally the MC rapping the alphabet. He starts at A, goes to Z. Cut Chemist is the DJ. He's speeding up the BPMs, beats per minute, as they're rapping, and it's so amazing as you start listening to all the words. Then they're only rhyming the A's, then B's, then C's, and it's not just one word, it's multiple words that start going from, you know, through the A's and the B's. I've seen like 1 or 2 people on the talk shows, whether it's Jimmy Fallon or something, some superstar was on there, or some movie star, and they were rapping it. So it's a little well known, but if you don't know it and you've missed it, you don't want to miss this track. This is just amazing. Also does a track called, it's where he raps the periodic tables. I forget what the name of that track is, but if you know it, put it in the comments for everybody else to know. But really good track, Alphabet Aerobics, Blackalicious, know it. Next up, we have, I think a lot of people love this artist, Atmosphere. You have Ant, who does the beats. You have Slug, who does the rhymes. This song right here, National Disgrace. This is a really good song. I like it. It's got a really good vibe. You know, a lot of people might think that trying to find a balance or something like that. I have that 12-inch picture cover too, but I have this one as well. And I like this one a little bit more. It just, the whole feeling sounds really just raw and hungry, and MC who wants to be a contender, none of this laziness. You know, I think sometimes some of these artists kind of fall into a rut where they're rapping about the same stuff time after time after time after time. This one is good. I really like the line where he says, at the Great American Music Hall, pissing on the box office, the Zodiac Killer's about to rock this. I mean, come on, how is he smart enough to know or remember that the Zodiac Killer back from the 70s, I think, was in San Francisco at that, you know, around those times. And so here Slug is performing, or in his rhyme, he's performing at the Great American Music Hall, pissing on the box office. calls himself the Zodiac Killer, about to rock this. To me, that is just, he's showing that he's studied. You know, he knows what's going on, not just in his hometown. Here he is out on the West Coast, knowing what's up. I think that's just one of the best lines in this. When you listen to it, listen for it. Think of me. Think about the Zodiac Killer. Killing's not cool, but that line is dope. Next up, we have Tash from the Alcoholics, Catastrophe. This song right here is off the album Rap Life. This is the 12-inch for Rap Life, featuring Raekwon. If you know the song, you know what I'm talking about. This is just a phenomenal, phenomenal song. Tash just shows you why he's one of the, you know, or was one of the best MCs out there for a very long time. His tone, his rasp, his slang, his, you know, everything was just so good. He's very descriptive in what he's rapping about. And, you know, when I first got turned on to this album, you know, we were in a limo for some reason, and we got a limo that, you know, a month later happened to be the same driver, and he actually stopped us and said, "Hey, what was that song you guys were listening to where he says, you said you like rap, will wrap your mouth around this." This is that song. This is the 12-inch. You know, if you know about it, great. If you don't, know about it now. All right? Here to educate people. Here to educate. The #1 song that you may have slept on. Okay, we got 9 here. This is the best. This is a very rare 12-inch. They yanked it off the shelves pretty early. This is Pharoahe Monch, Simon Says. Most of you will know it as Get the Fuck Up. Simon Says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the air. Bo, 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 bo. I mean, that's how it goes. It's so good. The beat is actually a sample from what I remember from Godzilla, beginning of an old Godzilla